Questions about transparency in emergency situations remain following the New Year's island-wide manhunt that ended with Honolulu police shooting and killing suspect Sidney Tafolki Tau. There's a city council resolution urging first responders to develop reasonable and effective policies regarding media and public access to dispatcher radio communications. Joining us now to talk story is Honolulu City Council Chair Tommy Waters. Aloha and good morning, Chair Waters.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
So this resolution, why did you feel the need to draft this and present it?
Well, if I can first start by thanking our first responders for the wonderful, good work that they do, especially HPD, for not only apprehending the suspect, but finding him first, right? They put their lives on the line every single day, especially those two officers who actually took a bullet for our safety. So I want to thank them first. But the idea is really, we got to get more information out there to the public so that they can understand and take necessary precautions. Just as an example, on New Year's Day, when there was an active shooter driving around Honolulu, actually firing his gun at police officers on the streets, one of my constituents' moms took a bullet to her windshield, right? Had she known that there was an active shooter out there, I believe she would have went home and stayed home. Same thing with me. If I knew that there was an active shooter out there, I would have had my kids home locked down safe, right? People could get off the road. What we're talking about is providing accurate, timely, helpful information to the public. Currently, under the system, HPD has a guy sitting at the headquarters sending out emails to media, right? Oftentimes it's late, oftentimes it's not as accurate as it could be. As an example, when that woman was shot on the freeway, the email that the media got was about half hour to 45 minutes later, and it didn't say anything about a shooting, right? The idea is to get that information out. And HPD, we ask them to do so much, right? Everything from parking tickets to murder, our parks rules, everything, really. The idea is, let's not have HPD get the information out. Let's get you guys, the media, to do that. I get alerts on my phone every day, breaking news. It would have been so simple for the media to get that word out. Breaking news, active shooter in Kaimua Key, stay home, right? That's the idea. So I introduced the resolution after the New Year's Day incident, asking HPD and first responders to work with the media, work with you folks to come up with a reasonable process to get the word out. Right? We want to get the word out so people can take necessary precautions to protect their family. That's the idea, to work together to figure this out. Before, you folks used to get a copy of the scanner.
We did, yes.
Right? And you can monitor that. And that worked for 50 years. When the city transferred the system from analog to digital, they cut off your access to the
Yes, this happened in 2022, a $15 million project. Do you feel like that's made the public safer?
Well, that's a hard one, right? Because as the police chief mentioned yesterday during the hearing, it's a dilemma, right? You got to weigh the public's right to know with the safety of the police officers. I get that. That's important. But at the same time, I trust you, Sam Spangler, to get the word out in a timely fashion that protects the safety of the police officers as well as those who may or may not have their information out there, right? But really, if you think about it, I also trust that people, one of the things that came up in the hearing yesterday was actually kind of interesting. The police were worried that if that information was out there, people would go rush towards the situation. That's like saying, oh, there's a tidal wave. Every now and then you're going to get guys who are going to get their surfboard and go out there and go surf and try to catch on tidal wave. Ridiculous, right? But for the most part, the rest of us, we're going to go run for the hills.
Yeah, take the kids inside.
Take the kids inside. Same thing here. If there's an active shooter out there, we want to know so we can protect ourselves and our family. And that's really the idea here.
And real quick, you've studied other municipalities that have had relationships with the police department and media entities and the public. Anything that you found that you feel like can work in this situation?
Yeah, Las Vegas is a perfect example. The media is given a copy or a key to the scanners. The media has to pay for it, by the way, so it's at no cost to taxpayers. but you're given a copy of the scanner with a contract that says this is how you can use it, what information you're allowed to distribute, so no personal information about the person, no HIPAA type of medical information. And then if you violate the contract, HPD can take the scanner back. There's a number of other different ways that municipalities do this, but any one of those got to be better than what we currently have. As you know, the media wasn't informed that there was a shooting on the freeway until much later that morning, right? The media was not informed that a woman had a gun held to her head, right? Somebody testified that they live on that street and they get young kids. And had they known, and thank God they were out and about visiting family, but they came a half an hour later. Could you imagine? And this is what the person testified to. Could you imagine? They got the kids in the car, strapped in the kids' seat. They come out. You hear about this on the mainland all the time. The guy could have taken the car with the kids in there. Oh, I mean, we averted that, thank God. But yeah.
Yeah, scary stuff. More public information, always a good thing. Chair Waters, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
And for introducing this resolution. We'll make sure to follow up on what happens.
Thank you.
Christine, we'll send it back to you.
Sam and Chair Waters, thank you so much.